How much more involved have you felt in the offense, just from a standpoint of like crossing routes, intermediate routes, shorter routes in the past couple games?
I feel more involved, but I'm just thinking like it's part of the progression, and it's just part of the plays. We've been running the same plays, nothing different, just switching it up a little bit, and it's just been coming my way. That's the thing. It's part of the progression.
You feel like when you catch the ball in stride, anyone can catch you in this?
No, I feel like when I get a ball and it's a little bit of space, I can make something happen. Every time I touch the ball, I'm trying to go score. So, I got the mindset to break a tackle and, try to get more than what I got at the catch point.
You outran Adoree on that touchdown on Sunday night. I know you and he kind of go back a bit. Did you get a chance to catch up?
Yeah. We talked a little bit between the play. It wasn't too much because it was like during the game, but we talked a little bit, caught up a little bit. That was it.
Curious, the celebrations bring energy to this team. You guys love them; they're a great part of it. But that one, kind of put the special teams in a bad spot. I'm just curious, what did Dan say to you coming off the field on that one, and what do you have to do moving forward just to maybe avoid a couple of those here or there?
I'm pretty sure Dan already told y'all what he said. He told me, just a good play, just don't do it again. What was the second part? Are
you cognizant of the fact that you got to limit those a little bit down the stretch? You don't want one in a key spot.
It's not something. You think it's something I do like often? I feel like I only got it one time a year. It's something I can control for sure, but we're just gonna move past it. It's a new week. We got a new game. And that's just that.
What do you see from this Giants defense?
A lot. I think I see a lot of ways we could attack them. It looks good on our end, and we got a lot of different ways we can attack them and make plays and execute. We just trying to get back on the winning track. That's the main thing going into this game.
You guys talking about that being a barometer for where y'all was at for the team. Like, where do you feel like you guys stand now? Y'all went head to head with one of the top teams. And what did y'all learn about your team?
We lost, but I don't think we played bad at all. Defense, they stood tall all game. They let up a lot of field goals, not touchdowns. It was on us to just, go execute. So, wherever everybody want to rank us, that's up to them. I don't really care where they at, where we at. We know what we play. We know what we play like, and we know what type of team we is. We're gonna get it together, and down the line, it's gonna be big for us. Games like that gonna help us down the line. We know we went wrong there. We corrected it. We just got to move forward.
That touchdown, kind of unfamiliar territory for this team under Dan, being outside the playoffs, looking in 10 games in. Just what do you make of the opportunity with the next?
We're not even looking at the playoffs right now. It's week 10, week 11. We're not even looking at that right now.
Just what do you make of the opportunity with the next 3 games at home? 3 games.
We just gotta win all 3. That's our mindset, to win every game. So we just gotta execute and win.
That touchdown came in a very emotional part of the game. It's obvious that you're excited to score a touchdown. Did you know it was a penalty going into it?
Nah, I don't know it was a penalty. I really ain't know it was a penalty till I, sat down on the bench and I seen the field goal team going out. But, I apologize to Jake. I apologize to Jack. I apologize to Coach, everybody. I didn't look at it like that. They told me it wasn't my fault, but I feel like it was my fault in the moment. We just gotta make plays and, be smarter.
Are we at the point yet where you're like, man, I'm sick of this up and down stuff?
Definitely. We want to, you want to win every game you play. I feel like the last few weeks have been win, loss, win, loss, win. So you want to get back on a winning streak, you can call it. We want to get back on track. Not just, obviously we got to take it 1 week at a time, every week, but, we want to just obviously get back on track, and then once we do get back on track, stay on track and keep going from here, because, it only gets harder from now. November ball, December ball, teams start playing, their best brand of football, and then, when it comes down to who makes the playoffs, it gets down to, division games, best record, and NFC is pretty tight, so it's gonna come down the wire.
Is there any kind of disconnect? Because Jared has been taking a few of those questions as well, like, hey, what's wrong? What's wrong?
No, I don't think there's any disconnect. Obviously there's a few plays that in that last game wish we would have had back, but it's just little things here and there. Few plays, whether it's me, whether it's someone else, just not connecting. But if you'd ask anyone in this building, we're not worried. We got the right guys. We're made of the right people, the right coaches, the right everything. So we got the guys to, move on, get the things fixed, and get ready in a good defense in New York.
What does that say about you and Jared, though, where y'all had one bad game and it's just like, people don't see that often. You know what I mean? Just talk about just the connection that you guys have developed and just that it is being scrutinized so much because you rarely ever see it like that.
Yeah, I'm not worried about Jared one bit. None of us are. I feel like, we've been, connecting for so long, for so well. One game or something to not connect. I mean, it happens. It happens to the best of them, and you just got to move on and, keep going. You can't control it. It already happened. It's in the past. But like I said, we're not worried. I'm not worried about anybody on this, on this team, because I feel like, we're made of the right guys. I feel like Dan and Brad, they bring in guys that, have all the same, the same mindset, the same head frame. So this team is, I feel like full of resilient dudes, gritty dudes, and we just move on and keep going.
Sam, one thing you appreciate is having great hands. You obviously worked really, really hard for that. I know you dealt with a little bit of a wrist injury this year at times too, but the drops, you've got more drops this year than you've had all of last year. Just curious, do you lament that a little bit? Does that bother you at all, just knowing how much work you put in and how much you appreciate having those great hands?
Yeah, definitely. You'd want to catch any ball that touches your hand, whether it's one hand, the tip of your hand, full both hands. Anything that touches my hand, I think I have to catch. So, any ball that touches my hand, I feel like I can catch. Like I said, whether it's the full hand, two hands, the tip of your finger, I feel like I got to make it. But yeah, drops happen to the best of us. But I'm not worried about, one drop, two drop. I've caught so many balls in my life that, the next one comes, I'm going to catch it, and I'm going to catch a lot more than I don't. So, like I said, it happens to the best of us. But like I said, any ball that touches my hands, I feel like I can make, and it's going to continue to go that way.
Woody's first question, how important is the fact that you have 3 straight games in terms of 3 straight games at home in terms of getting that streak together, putting some wins together?
Yeah, it's nice to be back home. I feel like the fans, the energy, I feel like we have one of the best home crowds in the NFL. The fans that we have in Detroit, they're loud, they're energetic. I feel like they give the opposing offense real troubles, just with the noise and communication. So to be back home is amazing. Weather, no one really likes to play, especially on offense. You don't like to play in rain games or windy weather. And to be indoors, it's going to be nice. It's just to be back home. I feel like that's the biggest thing. Our fans don't have to travel, can sleep at home. So it's going to be fun.
3 games in a tight amount of time, too. do you change your approach, your preparation, whenever you have 3 games so close together?
Not really. I just feel like you take it 1 week at a time. That's the biggest thing, just focusing on, the task at hand, which is New York. And then, obviously when that's over, you don't really have time to look too much into that game. You got to move on because you got a game in 4 days. And so, we understand that, but right now it's all focused on New York, taking it 1 week at a time, 1 game at a time. And then after that, we got to, recover and get ready for the next one.
Hey, Sam, you've got a pretty keen feel for this offense as a whole. Where did you guys feel Sam's absence the most maybe on Sunday night? And where do you guys think you might feel that moving forward?
Sam's, to me, he's one of the best tight ends in this league. So anytime you lose a player of that caliber, you're going to feel it on offense. I feel like he's so, run game and pass game. In the pass game, he's so dynamic. I feel like he creates mismatches on, linebackers, safety bodies, DB bodies. He's bigger than them. So losing Sam it definitely hurt us. It's going to hurt us for the rest of the year if he's not here, whatever the case may be. But I feel like we have guys that can step in, and although it is going to hurt us not to have them, they're going to step in, and we got smart guys all in this locker room, all in this team that know the offense, that can step in and make plays also. So to answer your question, yeah, it definitely hurts when you lose a tight end like that. But that just means we got to step up, all of us.
Saying, what do you see from the Giants? They seem to have a Jekyll and Hyde mentality at some point. Is it tough to get prepared for a team where you don't know what you're going to get?
Yeah, I think I watched a few of the Giants' last games that, against the Bears. I watched the game versus the Packers last week. I feel like they're in almost every game. And then when it comes down to it, something happens and they end up losing it. So, they're playing all these good opponents, all these good teams tough. They're a good defense. Their front 4, front 7, they fly around. They get after the quarterback. Their DBs play hard. So it's going to be a good matchup. They like to play a lot of man, which challenges us as receivers. We've got to get open. and another good defense, good opponent to challenge us, which is exactly what we need. I feel like, and honestly, I just can't wait to get back on track and get that last week behind us.
Yep. Over this month of the season, how have you seen Tyleek kind of get better and acclimate more and more?
He's gotten a lot better. He's starting to mature. Not that he wasn't mature, but he's just maturing football-wise. He's just seeing a lot of different things. He's got experience out there now. So he's got a couple games on his belt. And Tyleek was already a smart player, especially coming where he came from. So he's just doing a lot of things better now. He's playing blocks. He's seeing things differently. So it's been good. He's getting a lot better.
It's a tough challenge kind of facing the tush push, but you guys held your own and then some. Why do you think you're able to have this sort of success against that front?
It's more of there's no scheme to defending a tush push. It's just more of a 1-2. Just a willing and want to get down there, and stop the play. That's all it is, really. There's no scheme to it. We just wanted to stop it. We didn't want them to run the tush push 4 times and get it all 4 times. That's crazy to me, but. So it was just a 1-2 thing, to be honest.
I feel like this defense is built for that with the guys you have and that mindset, the 1-2.
Yeah. Especially the package we were in and everything with those guys, Roy, me, DJ, Tyleek, 1,000%. So, it was big base. It was just our regular base. We just switched out Hutch and Roy. So, yeah.
Maybe that makes teams stop complaining about it when they see what you guys did against it.
Well, you still got to stop it. You can line up in that, but you got to stop it. You got to have that 1-2. So it sounds good when you talk about it, but to actually do it in the game is a lot different. So
it kind of flag like the people who say, "Oh, it's not stopping the play. It's unfair."
Yeah, and it's a hard play to defend. It's a hard play to defend. It's a mentality thing. It's just like anything else on the field. You got to have the mentality first before you do anything. So.
Do you have any relationship with Dexter Lawrence, just out of curiosity?
Yeah, a little bit. I played Pop Warner with his brother growing up. And Dex was always on the side. He was just kind of, because he was way too big to play with us, Dex would have destroyed everybody out there. So, yeah, I got a little relationship with Dex. Here and there, I talk to him. It's crazy to see where he is now, just growing up. Because I was playing with his brother. We were playing Pop Warner with the Bulldogs. And I just saw Dex on the side, and then I seen him at Wake Forest High School one day. And it was him, Bryce Love, Darius Hodges on that team. He went pro. They had a lot of guys on that team. They didn't lose a game for what, but literally didn't lose a game. But yeah, I got a little relationship with Dex.
Graham said, he's the best pure nose in the game. I just wonder what you think of him as a player.
Dex is Dex. It speaks for itself. He's huge, big paws. He's gonna put hands on you. He's a great player. So he really takes it seriously. He's a professional. He does everything the right way. So I think highly of him. I looked up to him a long time. So.
How old were you when you would have been playing with?
When I was with Devin, his brother's Devin, we played. I was 11, probably going on 12. It's 6 or 8 years, so yeah, 11 going on 12. Yeah. And he's maybe a year or 2, maybe 3 years older than me. Not that much older, because I remember when he was at Clemson, I might have been like a sophomore or junior in high school. So. I can't remember exactly, but he's not that much older. Yeah. The same size he is now. That's why he couldn't play with us. I'm dead serious. He's the same as that size he is now. That's why he couldn't play with us. Hey, he always played middle school. He was playing up. So he was huge. We used to see him all the time and wish he could join us because we would have won everything. So, but yeah, he was the same size he is now.
Were you playing running back then still? Running back?
Yeah, I was running back. I didn't play any D-line. I didn't play D-line until I got to college. So it was just running back, linebacker. So.
Looking at this Giants offense, it looks like Dart could be on track to play on Sunday. Looking at what he's doing, without Malik Neighbors, without Cam Scatterby, is that even more impressive that a rookie is able to do what he's able to do?
Yeah, I think so. He's doing his job. He's doing his thing, We give him credit when credit's due for sure. But I can't give him too much credit about to play him, But he's doing his thing. Respect to him. And being a rookie, you're drinking from a fire hose as a rookie. So for him to be able to do what he's doing, especially as a quarterback, able to process things out there on the field like that, it's cool to see.
I know these guys were asking about playing defensive end when I walked up. You gonna lose some more weight? You gonna move out there permanently?
I don't think I could do that. I don't think I'm locked in at 3 tech, but I probably wouldn't want to play big end. I'm not gonna lose no weight anyway. I gotta play a lot of 4-eye stuff. So, but it's cool to be out there just to see the game differently. There's more space. So.
Help you with the rusher? Help you pass rusher?
It would help me as a pass rusher, but then when I go back down to the 3 and I'm taking on a double team and they got me in the back of the end zone, it's not going to look good. So, yeah, exactly.
You like it though? You like doing it last game?
No, I like it. I like it a lot. It's cool. It's a different experience. Like I was saying, blocks is played different and stuff like that, but it's all the same. It's football at the same time. So, but just getting able to see everything inside of me instead of outside of me, it's pretty cool. So. Yeah, you're right. So I've been working on my edge stance and all that stuff, trying to get a little stance, trying to look like Hutch out there a little bit. So, yeah.